see the world and sail the seven seas. Wanna be free, unveil some mystery. Ancient times have passed me by, their rules remain. Hold my heart under the open skies, but here life guides me to my destination. Sail set high, I pass the key. Easter and feast, they stood so silently. Faith in pools under the angel falls.
Hello everyone. This is my channel. My name's Thomas Dawson. And I'm here with my good friend Tania again, who was in my last video. And somehow, some way, I don't know how, but she talked me into taking her to another one of my top secret waterfalls. So that's where we're headed right now, and we're, as you'll see in a moment, we're along a logging road, and we actually just had to go through a closed logging gate, which is actually good news because I was able to sneak around it, and that means I don't have to worry about encountering the big logging trucks which come barreling down the road, kicking up huge storms of dust, which we saw about 3 of them when we first turned off the main road. Isn't that right, Tania?
It's a scary situation.
It is a little scary, yeah, because they don't slow down unless they really have to.
No.
And these roads are not very wide. So anyway, this will be the 3rd time into this above top secret waterfall, and the truth is that I've never actually made it to the base of this waterfall. And the reason for that is because it's kind of steep, and I didn't really want to take the chance of going down to this waterfall in case I couldn't get back up, because I'm really in the middle of nowhere, 17 kilometers off any semi-main road. So if I get stuck down here where nobody else comes, well, you can guess the rest of what happens to me. So anyway, that's one of the reasons I thought I'd bring Tania along, so she can go to the rescue if I get down there and I can't get back up.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
That's why I have to be really nice to her today.
Yeah.
I can't threaten her or anything. It's just kind of not very much fun for me, but anyway, I have to do what I have to do. So I'm going to hand this over to Tania for a second. She's going to take a little bit of footage of the road we're driving down. Kind of see what it's like to drive down a Vancouver Island logging road. This logging road is actually pretty good. Some are really bad quality, but this one I can go along and about 30 kilometers, no problem. Down the window, have a little view at the scenery over there. Kind of typical Vancouver Island scenery, some nice mountains. And as you can see, there's a bit of clear cutting. This is a little remote, but yeah, they definitely do their clear cutting still. So anyway, we'll pick back up as soon as we get to the location in another 10 minutes or so. So we're at the site now, and we are making our way down this embankment of huge ferns, which is not easy because there is absolutely no trail, and it's kind of steep and treacherous. I have no idea which way to go, but just kind of going by feel here.
Making a trail as we go.
Yeah. But right between those 2 trees is actually our objective, where we're headed to. That's where the waterfall is. And not surprisingly, the creek level is super low, but that could be a good thing, because when this waterfall is flowing with a lot of water, it's not really even possible to get down there. And like I said before, I've never made it to the base of this waterfall, so it's better to have a low flow, or else I don't think we'd make it. As it is, we're going to have to use a rope And I can't even guarantee that we're going to make it to the bottom of it, but we're going to give it our best shot. So I'll pick up once we get down to that log jam now, down there. Oh, there goes Tania, and I got... Thanks, Tania. You need a hand down.
Thank you.
My prediction came true. She was the first to slip. Alright. Just about to turn the camera off too, so I captured that wonderful moment on forevermore. To be viewed by millions someday.
That's alright.
Alright, so we're now down at creek level, and just to show you, that's where we just came down. It's not terribly easy. And now we're going to make our way across this log jam here. And this is where we're going to have to tie off the rope. That's a long way.
Oh, we'll find somewhere closer.
That tree, that fallen tree, that's a new tree. That wasn't there before, so. But yeah, this is a long way for that rope to go.
Yeah.
So we'll maybe we'll make our way over there and see if it's doable without the rope. But I usually kind of, how do I do it? I can't remember if I kind of crawl under or, yeah, I think, yeah, right over the top there. That's why it's treacherous to do these things, folks. You just never know when something's going to give out on you. You're supposed to dive off the diving board into the water there. Alright, onward ho. There goes Tania. About to get her first glimpse of the waterfall.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she said that's awesome if you couldn't hear her. Alright, so now I'm going to make my way over there and then we'll assess things and see if we need a rope. I kind of think we do. Woo, that's slippery. But went for a tumble there. Let's try over here where there's more sand. That's better.
Looks like it's almost possible that we could walk.
I know, it always looks like it's almost possible. But that's not bad. It's still got some nice character to the waterfall, so I'm not disappointed. At the most, it would be covering where that wet area is, so I'm not too disappointed at all. And that'll make sure that the lagoon down there actually could be pretty deep. Looks like it? Yeah.
I went down as far as I could.
Really?
But it looks like you wouldn't have a problem with it because it's smaller.
Yeah.
You step down, but I'm like... slippery. You can use the rope if you need it. It's always good to have that extra little support.
Yeah, never would have made it from that big log, so I think that tree was small enough.
Yeah.
Not to get down.
Yeah, it looks really deep.
Step to the wave. It's not higher.
I think deeper. Scary. It is. Whee! Right into the water.
And lo and behold, wouldn't you know it, as soon as we get to the base of the waterfall, it starts pouring rain. Isn't this fun? No, it's not. So that means the whole ledge that we just came down is going to be slippery now, but hopefully it's just going to be a passing rain shower and it'll dry off really quickly. But anyway, we've concluded that we're going to have to swim in this pond, and it's a mild day out. That's not the problem, but the water is going to be cold and we're going to get soaked. So that's just the way it is, because that's I think that's at least belly button depth right there.
I'd say it's up to your head.
Yeah, you could be very well right. And that's the shallow end. So anyway, we're going to wait out the rain a little bit and hopefully recommence in just a few more minutes. But you can see there's going to be some great potential for a couple nice shots down here, so we're going to hope that it's all worth it in the end. Alright, I just wish the sun was out, because at least once I got over there I could go in the nice warm sun. But
I think you're shit out of luck for that.
it's not going to cooperate, so wonder if I have my sanity to do this, but why do it? Candy's agreed to jump in this water and swim too, so it's going to be really cold and I'm probably going to scream like a little baby, but what can I say?
Get her
It's a
done.
little tricky because I have a little bit of weight on my back, but I'm just going to swim as fast as I can, make it over there, and then it'll all be worth it in the end, because we're going to get some nice shots. So here we go.
Sit on your butt.
Hold on.
No?
Alright, here we go.
Oh my goodness. And the cameras are in there. Okay, I'm fully clothed and I'm going for a swim. What? That's all good.
Alright, let's go.
Holy fuck, yeah, it's cold. Oh god. It's a good thing I'm wearing a bra, because holy shit. Holy shit. Hurry up. Okay, you stay there for a second.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Well, that was good. High five.
Yeah,
Woo!
there's a high five.
Wow, it's even more beautiful from here.
So this was my favorite photo from the day. I don't have a lot to say about the composition because it's fairly basic, but what I will tell you is that I used the 50-50 rule at the top of the pond, and I used the rule of thirds for where the main waterfall comes down, and then I looked around for a nice foreground to complement the photo. This photo, along with the video and the next 4 photos, was taken from one of my solo trips to the area. To get this shot, I was precariously and somewhat foolishly and dangerously standing on slippery rocks right at the top of the waterfall. And to be honest, not advisable.
So this is a little bit downriver and the sun is coming out, which is really nice because we need to dry off a little bit, but the sad thing is that we're going to have to swim back across. We're going to have to get soaking wet again. But at least we'll be able to get in the vehicle and keep the heater on. Yeah. It's actually not too bad now that sun's out, eh?
Yeah.
It's sunny and it's raining.
You know, when the rain... I don't know what it's called, that song.
Ooh, there's laughter in the rain, something like that.
Oh no, the sun is shining in this rainy city. I'm not a singer.
Oh, a trooper. Alright, so as I was telling Tania just a second ago, I kind of feel like Survivor Man, scaling down a waterfall, jumping in freezing cold water. But luckily the sun has come out, so we've actually managed to dry off a little bit. So it's still raining a little bit, and we're going to have to wait until the sun hides behind the clouds before we can get a shot, because now there's too much contrast of bright light and shadow, so we just got to be patient and wait it out a little bit. But in the meantime, I'll see if I can find some decent composition, and then the fun will begin. And that's I still have in my mind that I'm going to have to jump back in that damn water again, though, and get soaking wet all over again, but oh well. At least I finally made it down here, and it was nice to have somebody with me in case I just, you know, it's risky. This was too risky to go by myself, so it was even a fool like me was smart enough to bring somebody with me on this occasion. Barely, but
Yeah, it's pretty slippery.
it is. It's really slippery. It's pretty awesome. We should have brought our little plastic flotation device, and we could have floated across the water, but we didn't think of it until we got down here. I should have known better. I should have known that. But anyway.
From now on, pack it.
Yeah, it's in the car if you want to go up and get it. Alright, so we just did the swim back, and it's mighty cold, but we made it, so now we're slowly about to make our way back up the rope. Eventually stopped raining, so it's not going to be quite slippery as it was before, but I think we got some pretty decent shots. It was and another day of adventure is concluding.
Successful.
Yes.
Okay, maybe we need to start that again.
Yeah, it's starting.
Because I did the peace sign successful. It's gonna get...
And so concludes another day of adventure with TNT, Thomas and Tania.
That's right.
And we got soaked from head to toe. As you can see, Tania is still soaked.
It was freezing.
That water was really, really cold. But in the end, was it worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yes, it was worth it.
At least I think so.
Well, yeah.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah, I think it was worth it. So now we're heading back to civilization. And back to work tomorrow. And we're just going to conclude by playing a little bit of 5440, good Canadian band, classic Canadian band. And I think we're going to maybe come back to this spot again.
Yeah.
Maybe a little better prepared with Mr. Floaty so we can float on the water instead of having to swim in it. But anyway, it didn't turn out too bad. I wasn't looking forward to getting wet after finally drying off, but it wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting. Bird! I keep running across a bunch of birds. So anyway, you know the deal. If you enjoyed the video, please click. I can never say the word click.
Like,
Click
and
on
subscribe.
like and subscribe. Yes. I think last time it's click, like. All right. So until next time, we'll be doing another adventure in the near future, I'm sure. So we'll get back to you when we're done with that. All right. Signing off for now. Bye bye.